the craziest day ever. Everything that could go wrong is kind of going wrong. Little update this morning. We got up extra early to try and get out to Landings to launch the boat for our Tequila Series race. And after getting to Landings and unpacking, we realized we forgot the mass raising stuff in the garage. So currently we are on our way home to pick all that up and go back and hopefully still be able to make the race. But we shall see. And of course it's now raining. So it should be a great day for sailing. Say hi. Hi. All hands on deck. All hands on deck since we're running late. Ryan's out there helping. And here we go with the winching. Here. Back to the house to get our supplies. Somehow with all hands on deck we set up the boat in record time. It got launched with no problems really. So we're really close to the pass and the starting line. So instead of going out there, the waves are a little bit choppy I think for us to just, you know, bob around out there without getting anybody sick. So we decided to duck into Champney Bay. We have about 40 minutes or so before we want to start heading out and make it to the start line. So here's Champney Bay. And we're gonna throw the anchor in and maybe do some fishing while we wait. Okay, kiddos are playing in the water to cool down before the race. Crew is setting up our Code Zero sail. We're in Champney Bay still. And yeah, so if we have extra time, we usually let the kids jump in and play around, because man, does it get hot quick out on the race course. All right, guys, everybody wave. All right, guys, we are heading out of Gordon Pass. Right now, this is the channel that leads out into the Gulf. Anyway, this is the jetty at the southern tip of Port Royal, where we come and fish a lot, right over here. And then just on this side of the pass is Key Wading. So just around that rock jetty right there is Key Wading. So Ryan always likes to stand at the front of the boat when we get out here. It's a lot windier and pretty choppy today. Even though, so at least we'll have wind to sail, which will be good, but not ideal for the waves just because it does get, you know, the kids don't tolerate much higher than, you know, 1.5, 2 feet max. So anyway, I'm going to pan over so you can see a little bit of Port Royal again. And then we're going to meet up out here and see if we saw some other sailboats go by that were racing with us today. And so we'll make our way to the start line. It's almost, we're just maybe like 20 minutes from the start, which is 11 a.m. So I'll try and get you guys in on the video when we call into the racing committee and we have to check in. I don't know if you'll be able to hear him because the motor's super loud, but I'll try. So we just called in and checked in with the committee boat. Problem is we just got notified that there's lightning in the area within 10 miles, so we'll probably put the kids. Oh, hang on. All right, so we are going to put everything away. It's pretty crazy out here.
All right, so we just the race just got canceled, and now we're going back out to do it again. I don't know. It's a whole mess.
Insanity. Yeah. You want to talk about like the craziest day ever. Everything that could go wrong is kind of going wrong. So yeah. We just went out of Gordon Pass, called into race committee. They said race canceled due to lightning. Made a Yui, came back. Now we're just in Gordon Pass again, and apparently they just called and said, nope, sorry, back on. So look at us right now. We're doing another Yui in the channel, and we're gonna head back out. And there is some weather over there, as you can see, but we think it's far enough away from us that we should be okay. But yeah, so hang on tight. This is gonna be a wild one today. I don't know if you guys can, if this does any justice to how bad the waves are right here in the pass, but they're insane. I'm trying to hold on to my hat for dear life, and not sure what I think at this point, considering everybody else was either turning around or going back into shore. Look at these waves. These are way bigger than 1 foot. These are some pretty big swells. So hopefully it calms down a little bit after we're out of the channel. If not, oh my God. It's gonna be interesting. Okay guys, so we are almost completely out of the channel, and the waves look maybe a little bit better. We just hit some huge swells back there. And if this would have been us on the boat a year ago even, we would have definitely turned around by now, because the kids just really don't tolerate these type of waves. There's white caps, as you can see. The boat straight ahead there, I think that's a fellow racer. I think that's actually the race committee boat today. So we're gonna go talk to him. We get a better signal on our VHF radio when we're closer, so we will check in with him and I'll keep you up to date.
All right, so the race got canceled after going back out due to like lightning and waves and weather. I don't know.
Man, the channel is so dicey.
Yeah, so we're going back in. We're going into Champagne Bay to what's it called?
I'm gonna walk away our code 0 soon.
To go and fish.
Fishing. Where are we fishing?
We're fishing in Champagne Bay.
Look at the weather right here. So we have some weather that's just, it's moving east, so we think we're pretty okay here, but lots of thunder, a couple strikes of lightning, but it's moving away from us. So since the race was canceled, of course we're fishing. We caught one, but it got off the line. And then it's clear skies towards the ocean, so we're gonna hang out here for a bit. But as you can you hear the thunder? Hopefully you can hear it over the music.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, that's where we're He's not happy I'm recording him doing this, but I need this on documentation. True, please enlighten us with what you are doing right now with this.
Time to be enlightened. This is just a mock-up, so we'll see.
A mock-up of what?
A possible shade structure so we don't smoke ourselves when it's so hot on the boat bubbles.
Okay. So when I opened my Amazon packages this week and saw a car shield tape and some, where are those bungee cord thingies? Oh, they're underneath it. I don't know if you can see them right here. They're under it. Can you move it just a minute? Okay. Oh, where's those little black ones? See, okay, these little black ones. I'm like, oh boy, I knew something special was in store for this family. So, in any case, he's attempting, because obviously we don't have a bimini on our boat, and it's very difficult. Last week when we were out here with 0 wind and crazy heat and humidity, it was just a lot for everybody. So I told True that we are not going back on the boat until we have shade again. Luckily today, shade's provided for us by this awesome weather all around us. But he's mocking up a shade and a bimini that we are gonna create for our boat. So I guess you could call it custom. Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated on how it turns out. But welcome to my. Okay, everyone. I forgot to mention there was also a Dynaband exercise band in one of the Amazon boxes, and so here we are. This is the creation. How many people you think is gonna shade, babe?
2. At least 2.
Oh wow. This is the mock-up, so it's not official, but he has more plans. So anyway, anyone who has a DIY husband, I feel ya, and stay tuned.
Alright,
Wow.
So we finally finished docking the boat. Yes.
It's about 4 o'clock. Weather has moved out. We never got rain. We're gonna pack it up and head home.
Yep.
Another day in the books. And we're all very tired. Gonna unpack the boat and probably take it back to storage tonight yet, and hopefully it doesn't rain on us. So
See you next time.